All right. Dear Sexy. 2 actual letters, by the way, sent to Dear Abby, if answered by Kevin Nash. I was shopping recently and encountered a mother who had her 2 young children in her cart. One of them was making a loud noise. The mother slapped her hard across the face, yelling, "You're not getting what you want, so be quiet." I felt I should say something, but I didn't want the situation to escalate. What would an appropriate response be that would show empathy, but would also convey that physical abuse is unacceptable? That's from Mother Looking On in Arizona.
Well, since this is probably a 1953 question, I think my answer would be call 911 as you film this assault. Um, Maybe back up with a defects call.
A defense. But
I, I,
the
I
time does matter, right? The decade may matter a little here, right? Because
yeah, you can't do that now.
no,
If I saw somebody smack their kid in a fucking in a store, I'd say, "How would you like me to come over and smack your fucking ass?" You don't put your hands on it on a kid.
hmm
Like there's no way I wouldn't let a man put his hands on a woman in front of me. Like fuck no.
did you deserve a smack now and again when you were a young man?
Fuck yes.
Did you get it?
I told my mom said when we got older, and I think this is when she was sick and she was laying in bed and kind of reflecting on her life, and she said, and that's when at that point, like w- looking back, like taking the belt to your kid and shit
Mm-hmm.
was really frowned upon. And she said to me, she said, "Yeah, do you think I was abusive?" I said, "Mom," I said, "I don't ever remember getting hit and not deserving it. I remember getting away with a lot of shit and not getting hit." I said, "But I do know this for a fact that your corporal punishment made me think before I did shit. You know, before I fucking decided to go in your purse and grab a cigarette to smoke on the way to school. I'm like, if she catches me, she's gonna beat the fuck out of me."
Right.
So I think that
It is nice that you had that bonding moment with your mom before her
yeah,
passing,
but
at least.
I mean, she used to make she would make me stand on the bottom of the landing, and it was like 2 steps up to our little fucking 10 by 10 kitchen, and she would make me put my hands behind my back, and she'd fucking smack me in the face when I was like I ran my mouth or said,
To put the hands behind the back is that.
yeah.
I mean, that's a little like Indonesian
Yeah, but it was one of those things though too
police
that
interrogation.
and like she would fucking whack the shit out of me, and then fucking she'd hit me one on each side, and I'd say, "You feel good about yourself?" She'd always break a blood vessel in her hand, you know.
That's when I could get my elbows when my mom was really spiraling. I could get my elbows up and she'd fuck her hand up from
No, see,
swinging. That's when that
I
shit starts.
wanted to do it on my chin. I wanted to fucking use my face to fucking hurt herself, and then fucking I would go out and she would be like in the kitchen window. It was like so. If I was to turn and take 2 steps, there was a door right there that was on the side of the house that walked down the driveway, and I'd go out and I'd walk and she'd be in the kitchen. I'd knock on the glass, and I was so tall that I could look right like parallel to like right into the kitchen, like this much of me. And she'd look at me. She'd go, "What?" I said, "Just want to tell you, Mom, I love you." And she would just look at me like, "Fuck you,"
What a ball buster.
just like I told, "I love you,"
Who was
like
the bigger ball buster, you, Mark, or your sister?
me. I was a bigger ball buster.
Still are.
Kim was sweet. Mark was a jackrabbit. Mark wasn't fucking taking. He wasn't taking no ass beat.
People just
He
take
was
off.
fast. He's
Yeah.
gone. You chase him around the fucking dining room table, fucking, you blow up before he ain't getting hit. By the time you did hit him, you were so tired, he wasn't
Oh,
taking no
your
impact.
mom looked like Neidhart after 2 minutes in
Yeah.
the ring. Yeah.
Mom's holding her fucking shorts like she's bent over trying to fucking cover Jordan.
Second letter, dear sexy. We loaned my sister $10,000 3 years ago, and she's only repaid a fraction of it. She had promised it would be paid back within 6 months. She has refused to take my calls on the holidays, and I haven't spoken to her in many months. We used to be very close, but now money has come between us. I'm feeling resentful, and I wish this hadn't happened. What would you do? That's from Too Generous in California.
Number one, never loan money to anybody in your family.
Real, like if you really, man, if you had a family member in a pinch,
Nope. You give them the money.
oh, I'm sorry. All right, that's true.
You give them the money.
If the person said, "Kev, I'm going to get you this back in a few
I
months," I
would say,
just
you
need
know what? That's great, but it's a gift.
right.
I don't expect for you to pay me back.
Good point.
Then it's you just.
No, that's a very valid point. I didn't even think
I
of that.
mean, for me, if you gave the person money and they said that they'd pay you back, and they're avoiding phone calls, and you're writing Dear Abby, I would be in my car driving to wherever the fuck that person lived, and I'd rifle through their fucking house and see what I could find that I could sell. I'm serious. If it's that kind of if it's fucking Goomba, if you're going fucking Sopranos, going straight Elizabeth,
Right.
fucking New Jersey on them.
Yeah. This will be worth 1,000. There's 500. And by the way, honey, I'm taking these. All right. Um. This is a break if you need it, Kev, or do you want me to
I'm good.
just go right in? Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, the high spot of the show. Here, click this, the Kevin Nash podcast. He's Kevin, I'm Sean. Since it is the high spot of the show, you know we're talking about Get Blitzed. You know we're talking about our friends Mickey Ray Sinatra and Courtney, his betrothed. And you know we're either talking about Get Blitzed Lit Aid Sip and Syrup, where you become your own mixologist and take a teaspoon of those 11 flavors you're seeing right there and put it in a beverage of your choice,